say, I am the baddest motherfucker you know.
We live, kid. We live.
We live. Let's go.
Y'all know how we do it. Get that energy up, Canes fans. Y'all tag Canes fan right now. It's time. It's time. It's time. Canes off the chain. We live. Y'all tag a Canes fan, man. Tag a Canes fan right now, man. R.I.P. Al Blaze, man. Get that energy up, man. Like I said, gotta make you feel like this, kid. We live, Canes fans. We live. We live, Canes fans. We live. We live, Canes fans. Tag a Canes fan right now, man. Let them know we live. Canes off the chain right now. Canes off the chain right now.
Remember, say, I am the baddest motherfucker you know.
Canes off the chain right now, man. We live. Tag a Canes fan. If that shit don't make you feel like this, man, we don't want to hear it. Guess what? Canes fans, we live. Tag a Canes fan right now. I dare you. Tag a Canes fan right now, man. Let them know, man. Canes off the chain, we live.
Remember, say, I am the baddest motherfucker you know.
R.I.P. Al Blaze, man.
Best to ever do it.
Hey, I'm the baddest motherfucker you know.
I'm the baddest motherfucker you know.
Let's go. What's that? We live, man. Tag a Canes fan now, right now. Put it in a group that you in, man. Let them know Canes off the chain live right now. We live. Tag a Canes fan, man. Gotta make you feel like that, man. That's the intro right there, man. R.I.P. Al Blaze. If you're a Miami Hurricanes fan, tag another one right now. Let them know we live, man. The Canes off the chain show, we live. What it is, D-Lou? D-Lou what?
Murder.
Let's go. We live. We live, man. Tag a Canes fan right now. I dare you to tag a Canes fan right now, or put this stream in the group that you involved in with the Miami Hurricanes. Let's go, man. R.I.P. Al Blaze, man. What's that? Tonight, man. Uh-oh. We live, ladies and gentlemen. We live. Canes off the chain show live right now, man. Tag a Canes fan right now and let them know we about to be talking Miami Hurricanes football at nauseam. Come on. Y'all know how we do it, man. We do this shit Dade County style, man. R.I.P. Al Blades.
Here we go. Yes, sir. 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 Y'all drink just to be drinking.
Tag a Canes fan right now. Canes Off the Chain show live. Tag a Canes fan right now. Let them know we live, man. We talking Canes football right now. Let them know. That's what we finna do right now, too, Al.
Excited about this one, man. We didn't get to finish our show the other night. I'm hyped.
Yes, sir. That feeling, man. That shit still cool, man. Hey. Guess what? Tag a Canes fan, I dare you. Put in the comments where you from. If you're a Canes fan from out of town, leave it in the comments, man. We love to read the comments. We love to connect with Canes fans from all around. It's time. It's one of them shows. It's going to be one of them shows, Mitch.
We overdue. I'm excited. I'm ready. It's that time of year.
Shows, Mitch.
That time of year.
This show got that energy right here, boy. Let's go. Share this shit, Canes fans. You're a Canes fan. You're a real Canes fan. You'll be sharing this right now with another Canes fan. Let them know Canes Off the Chain live. Canes Off the Chain tonight live.
Tag your mama, your brother, your sister, your baby, your daddy. Tag them all.
They're a Canes fan. Let them know, man. We live. Tag them right now.
Tag them all.
Hey, guess what? The Dade County thing. That's why he rapping like that. Then what? Then what? Then what? Then what? Hey, 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 come on. If you ain't tagged the Hurricanes fan right now, man, you ain't no Hurricanes fan. This Canes Off the Chain, man, live tonight, man. You already know, man. I'm Nick Caniac, a.k.a. Big Shake, man. Bar Breakers panel, Bar Breakers Sports. Salute to the motherfucking panel, first and foremost. I just want to let y'all know that it is a Dade County thing. It is a Miami Hurricanes thing. And I'm in here right with the biggest Canes fan in motherfucking South Kakalaki. 88 Mitch, what they do?
What's happening? What's happening, man? Let's talk this shit. Let's go.
Yeah, man, it's time to get right, man. We you know, I want to apologize to everybody for the other night. You know, I had some technical difficulties going on, and we had kind of a short show for y'all, but we will get show on and popping and give y'all the best talking heads experience that y'all have on Facebook when it comes to the Miami Hurricanes. Please, if you haven't already done so, Bar Breakers 305 on YouTube. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, the Caniacs, Miami Hurricanes football page on Facebook, and we on Twitch at the Bar Breakers 305. I want to welcome everybody tonight. My boy, the biggest Hurricane fan in motherfucking South Kakalaki. 88, what they do?
The largest. Everything all right?
Yo, we out here, man. Big week, man. Hey, them boys done slapped them pads on, kid.
I see that shit. I'm just telling you off the air, bro. It just seems so much faster and fresher in the trenches, bro. I know they just pads and shorts right now, but it's exciting, man. Like I said, it's only 4 weeks of it, so we already through the first week, second week now, and then two weeks later it's the spring game. So time is moving.
And to all y'all Hurricanes fans out here, question of the day, man. Are y'all taking Sean Spence or Nate Webster? Sean Spence or Nate Webster? If you was starting your linebacker room and you was you know, linebacker coach coming in and you had a choice to start your middle linebacker scene, who you starting it with? Sean Spence or Nate Webster? Who you got?
Oh, okay. I thought that was just the
Who
question
you
of the day
start?
for the
Who you
people. For
start?
the
Who you
people.
starting, bro? Are you starting
Honestly,
Sean
bro,
Spence or Nate Webster?
it's a tough one. It's a tough question. They played in two different eras, so I'm gonna have to go with Nate.
You going with Nate?
Yeah, Nate was just a headhunter, bro. Sean was that guy,
Yeah.
but you know,
Sean was probably the most instinctive, and it's a big statement too, because Sean might have been the most instinctive linebacker we ever had, but his shortcomings was obvious. You know what I'm saying? Him being smallish and all that
undersized, right?
was obvious. But as far as him being a dog and a player, every big game Sean Spence showed up.
Showed up.
You feel me? So that was one thing about this conversation. Nate Webster, you know what I mean? He did some crazy shit and he locked up now. So you know what I'm saying? I really don't like talking about some of these cats, you know, when they've kind of committed crimes against humanity type shit. But he paying his dues right now, and I think he in Cincinnati locked up and everything. So Nate Webster had to be top three most just dominating linebackers that I ever seen at the University of
Yeah,
Miami, bro.
me too.
Because I mean, toughness, speed, awareness. He had it all. Strength. Like that cat was ungodly when it came to how strong he was and how he was built and how fast he was, bro.
Right.
He was just in a long line of those players that was getting like
And bro,
terrible advice to leave school early, because I'm a big believer that if he had stayed, we don't get the Dan Morgan that we got. Dan Morgan would have been on the outside, you know what I'm saying, chasing people
gotcha.
down and shit. He wouldn't have been calling plays in that defense like you know what I'm saying. That was Nate Webster. You know, he was supposed to stay in school and handle his business that senior year, bro. Bro, we been waiting for it, bruh. Spring is finally here, bro. Them boys popping them pads now. We going on the second week of spring practice, and we got some shit, bro. Like we got some stuff that we kind of already knew, but seeing this stuff right now, bro, firsthand, it is crazy how stocked with talent that this fucking team is, my nigga. Hearing the national guys talk about us, hearing, you know what I mean, the local sports guys talk about us, it is, bro, it's night and day, bro. It just feel good to know these guys is being appreciated for their work. You know what I'm saying at this point, especially Mario stocking recruiting classes, stocking talent. You know what I'm saying? Putting young guys with old guys, and that's another thing we got to talk about. That they were talking about how, you know, Heatherman was talking about that type of stuff. So here we go, man. This is Alex Dono. If y'all don't know him, Locked On Canes.
Hey,
Probably one of the.
before you let that go,
Go ahead, go
quick
ahead,
shout
bro.
out to Coach Mario, man. I want to give a quick shout out, man, because what you said, they're giving us that national look now. Talking about is college football is always great when the Miami Hurricanes are doing what they're supposed to do.
No,
Coach,
that's a
Coach,
fact.
what you call him? You call him Chico. Coach Chico, man, he doing what he has to do, man. It's what we
The
expected.
HCIC, the HCIC, head Chico in charge.
Yeah, he did. He had the 4-year plan, which he said, bro, and I believed in it since he showed up. I got a couple Florida State fans and homies on my page and shit, man. They be giving me hell, man. I remember they gave me hell about Coach Rio not getting it done and the Oregon
Yeah,
situation and all that stuff, man.
yeah.
But I didn't want to hear all that, man. And he doing the job, man. I'm glad he doing it. Glad to have him.
I literally let all of them have little 15 minutes of fame. You know what I'm saying? Because when we do run this shit up, when we do start running these shits up, we did it the right way, bro. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And I'm talking more of we paid our fucking dues, bro. All the way up until now, you know what I'm saying? We reaping the benefits of what come with, doing everything the right way and then getting the right people in the right positions to make sure that this culture was revamped, uh um just kind of made sure that it was updated and everything. You know what I mean? So
right,
I'm loving that fact, bro. Mario is the blessing. You know what I'm saying? He's everything that we thought he should be and he needed. I had guys on. Shout out to Coach Hayes because again I was on the show the other night talking and with him and Daryl Streeter from Footballville. So there's the conversation these guys want to bring up. Oh, Oregon ain't never won shit, and they'd be the best dressed for their funeral, all that, bruh. Until we win this shit again, man, I don't want to talk about nobody else programs like they wasn't winning, like we wouldn't trade our recent history for their recent history.
exactly.
Nah, nigga, like boy, I wanna, you know what I'm saying? Them boys been winning, so I'ma salute them. Only thing I say at the end of the day, bro, if you ain't winning them ships, that's y'all bad. Cause we finna start back winning them, and y'all are gonna really be in the dust.
Right,
That's
bro.
when I wanna fucking talk.
We've been
Let's
missing for
finish this shit
25
and then
years.
let's talk.
We've been missing for 25 years. Everybody had their shot. It's over now, bro.
Exactly.
Remember that span? I mean, it was always that span they talked about. We won what? We won 6 championships and well, not even six. We won four in an 8-year span.
Bro,
Like, bro, a 10-year
5 championships in
span.
20 years is ridiculous for any
Like,
program.
come on, man.
Especially with how small our school is, bro, and the resources that they had to work with at the beginning. Boy, literally had to get it how they live, bro, to get that program right, bro. The niggas was stealing
Hey,
car stereos and shit while they was, you know what I'm saying, stars on TV and shit like that. Bitch just got through filling up a 40,000 person stadium and can't, buy baby pampers and shit like that back in them days.
right,
So them boys need to be extra saluted for what they did accomplish back there, bruh. So that's why when these days them boys were talking about how some of the leaders, got to kick in the dough on some of these cats that don't get up for practice. Bro, I wish I would catch a nigga what not getting up for practice these days.
right.
Well, y'all niggas living in suites and eating the best foods and your kids and your parents, everybody taken care of.
Got
You
them boys got
literally an
in. Hey,
NFL
look.
player at this point.
Hey, look. They got college. Hey, these guys in college now, especially the athletes. Them boys got a bag and in-house pussy.
Facts.
They ain't in no normal dorm rooms no more. These niggas are living.
So if a nigga got to kick your dough in because your ass ain't motivated, bro, your ass don't need to be there. You don't really want to be there, bro. You waking up every morning in Coral Gables, money in your pocket, your parents good and shit like that. You ain't got to call home and they
What
lights
more could you
off or
want?
there ain't no food at the house, shit like that. All you got to do is concentrate on being a good student and a good football player, good son, good person.
That's it.
All that shit, bro.
What more could you
I don't
want,
want to
bro?
hear not one word about anybody not being motivated to be out there on that field at this point.
Right.
Shout out to Alex Donald, man. Locked on Canes. I've been listening to him
Hey,
for years and years on the radio here
hey,
in
bro. Let
Miami.
me get what you just said. I want to repeat that too, because I know you shout Donald. I think a couple times on this show, bro. I've been a fan of Donald, like you said, a couple years. The point of emphasis, man. He's very direct on his points, man, his topics, man, and Bruce Warner and Blue, shout out Blue,
Yeah,
Bluestein, man,
yeah.
whoever else he be having
Larry
on his show,
Bluestein.
man. Donald, them guys, man, they been doing it for years. I fuck with it for real.
Yeah, he kind of brought that Locked On Sports Network to flourishing in Miami for real. So he he actually run Locked On ACC. Like he got a good
Yeah,
position in that conglomerate right now. So
I see
salute
that.
to Alex Donald again, legendary radio hosts and stations that he worked with and for.
Miami alumni.
WQAM was probably one of the first sports talk radios in Miami, and Dan Levitard, people like that came up, Joe Rose, you know what I mean. It was a list of them. Dono started out as, I think he was a producer of the shows, and then next day, he a radio personality for years, and all the way up until now, when streaming services is the thing, he was able to branch out and start his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Up until he's on the Locked On network. So
Right.
salute to Alex Donald. I always go to him for my Canes fix first thing in the morning, and this is no different, bro. He's just breaking it down. Spring practice done started, ladies and gentlemen. If I challenge y'all, hold on, man. If y'all don't feel like this right now about this program, man, we ain't
Let 'em
fucking
know,
with
let
you,
'em
man.
know.
You ain't no Canes fan, bro. You gotta make you feel.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking things, and that's what? History, one, talk shit, talk shit, talk shit. Let's go kick some motherfucking ass. On the street, man. Hold your hands up high. Hold your hands up high.
What's that, Al?
Mighty Canes are passing by. Mighty Canes are passing by. Hold your hands up high. Hold your hands up high. Mighty Canes are passing by. Mighty Canes are passing by. From north to south. From north to south. Remember, say, I'm the baddest.
Best attitude to walk through that locker room.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking things.
I'm the baddest motherfucker you know.
Let's go kick some motherfucking ass. On the street, man.
Tag a Canes fan right now. Let them know Canes Off the Chain Show. 88 Mitch, the Caniac. We live right now. Everything that we done heard is pretty much being or think or thought over this off season is being echoed on this field right now at Green Tree, according to everybody around. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We used to go to the U back in the days. Me and my partner, we'll go back in the back, and they had basketball courts back there. So everybody from neighborhoods and shit, we was all the way down south. So we'll catch a couple buses, and this was like after the hurricane time, all that kind of shit. After Andrew, we fuck around, and we used to go to the back, and right there where the Heck Center is now, the gym used to be right there. You know what I'm saying? The weight room. So we used to pass by the weight room, and we'll see Lamar Thomas and them in there talking shit. We'll see Horace Copeland and them, these wide receivers over there, they lifting weights. Tyrell Green, big offensive lineman. Like you,
I was
like
about to ask you. I was about to ask you if that was around like 91 or 92, something like that.
Yeah, that was like 92 right there. That was late 92. And then the year after that is when Ed Reed, everybody, like they were becoming seniors and shit like that.
Mhm.
No, it was like
No, a little too early.
no, 92 was, that when we were going out there playing basketball. But then years later, when Ed Reed and them come around, we walk through the back, and you hear like all the reporters coming from the practice. That's a great team right there. That's going to be a national championship team right there. They're going undefeated. I'm talking about everybody that you saw walking out of there with cameras and credentials and shit was saying how great that 2001 team was about to be, bro. So this guy, Dono, was around at that time. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, we just want to take it in.
Do the Miami
give
Hurricanes have
brothers
the
credit
best
and
offensive line
take it
and defensive
review.
line coach in
I
America?
tried to
Because
tag him
I
in the
think you can
comments,
make
man.
the
We gotta
argument
get
they
him in.
do,
We gotta
but
get him in
I'm
the
just here to
comments
talk
or
about
something
spring
like
ball.
that.
When you're Miami, though,
Let
the
him know we
offensive
shouting
line, the
him out,
defensive
man.
line, it's
Donald
going to be a
doing a
pretty
great
big
job.
factor in
Shit,
your
he
football
motivate me
team,
to
not
do
only
this
in the
shit, man.
spring, but in the fall.
This
I'm looking at
talk
that
when it comes to
defensive
the
line,
Kings.
especially that pass rush. You've got Hayden Lowe coming in, who's a 5-star, but you've also got Damon Wilson. You've got Lightfoot, who are very proven. You look in the middle, you've got Ahmad Moten. You've got Armando Blunt. You've got Justin Scott. You've got Jarquez Carter coming in. Oh, my goodness. It's funny going and reading Kane Sport because they're not allowed to talk about the depth chart, but they still kind of do. They came out and said Matthew McCoy looks great whenever he's at right tackle, and he looks really good whenever he's teaming up with left tackle Jackson Cantwell, left guard Max Buchanan, center Ryan Rodriguez, and right guard SJ Alafatali. But I think we know they're going to find a way with Alex Mirabal and Mario Cristobal coaching them to be physical along the lines of scrimmage, and they're going to run it because they've got some great backs in Mark Fletcher and Jordan Lyle and so on and so forth. Which means you're probably wondering about the quarterback play. And from all accounts, Darian Mensah has been phenomenal so far this spring. They described him as pinpoint accurate. If you're giving Shannon Dawson a great offensive line, a great run game, a talented wide receiver core, and a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, I mean, you guys just got to hope the defense regresses and they're bad again, because otherwise Miami's going to be right there in the end. Do the Miami Hurricanes have the best offensive line and defensive line coach in America? Because I think you can make the argument they do, but I'm just here to talk about spring ball. When you're Miami, though, the offensive line...
This is what
Max Buchanan gonna be a difference maker too.
That's what national motherfuckers is saying about us, bro.
Right.
Hold on, I'm waiting for that to stop.
Do the Miami Hurricanes have the best offensive line and defensive line coach in America? Because I think you can make the argument they do, but I'm just here to talk about spring ball. When you're Miami, though, the offensive line, the defensive line, it's going to be a pretty big factor in your football team, not only in the spring, but in the fall. I'm looking at that defensive line, especially that pass rush. You've got Hayden Lowe coming in, who's a 5-star, but you've also got Damon Wilson. You've got Lightfoot, who are very proven. You look in the middle, you've got Ahmad Moten. You've got Armando Blunt. You've got Justin Scott. You've got Jarquez Carter coming in. Oh, my goodness. It's funny going and reading Kane Sport because they're not allowed to talk about the depth chart, but they still kind of do. They came out and said Matthew McCoy looks great whenever he's at right tackle, and he looks really good whenever he's teaming up with left tackle Jackson Cantwell, left guard Max Buchanan, center Ryan.
Only a few months away.
Ryan Rodriguez, and right guard SJ Alafatali. But I think we know they're going to find a way with Alex Mirabal and Mario. Great backs.
That shit is crazy the way that shit keep playing. But again, listening just to the national guys talk about how they feel about this team right now, when the vibe is usually hate,
Right.
they got to keep it real now, bro. Because once again,
We have no choice, bro.
The caliber of player that we bringing in, bro, like
You
that.
can't overlook. You cannot overlook that talent, bro. When they used to talk you talk about the best talent, bro. The Jamie Frenches, the Ryan Williams, you know what I'm saying, those schools, bro. Those guys are coming to Miami now, and it wasn't like they never were before. Cause, bro, I don't know if you remember. I know you do.
They all just coming at the same time again now,
bro. I don't know if you remember this. You probably do. But when Ja'Cory and those guys, that 07, 08 squad was coming in, they was the number. That was the number one recruiting class in the nation we had, bro. We still couldn't win shit.
That's why to this day that bitch can't tell me nothing about Randy Shannon, dog. Randy Shannon, bro, that was the biggest disappointment coaching wise in Kane's history to me, dog. Cause you know everybody always say, oh, they handcuffed them and this and that. Bro, you had a chance to pick everybody that you wanted to pick, bro. That nigga had Jed Fish. He had fucking these offensive, NFL coordinators that he had, bro.
We was coming off a set.
And he was running the defense, bro.
Right.
So
that was it. Right. That's his shit. Right.
Randy Phillips, Kenny Phillips running around back there, bro. Them corners was crazy. I forgot who was the corners on them teams. Was it old boy Stacy kid came out of Miramar, man. What was his name, bro?
What year we talking?
Number 3.
Oh no, you thinking about not Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy.
Tracy Howard.
Tracy Howard. Remember that was Tracy Howard. That was fucking
Tracy Howard was a 5-star, right?
what's his name? The one who R.I.P. He passed away. Number
JoJo Nicholas.
29. JoJo Nicholas. Herb Waters, all them boys on that team, bro. Like they had
I
a
love that
squad.
team.
Like them, man. Come on, man. Randy Shannon had players. Then he had that whole Northwestern team, bro. Marcus
Right.
Fortson, you know who that is? Number 99.
Fortson never
you know?
became who he was supposed to be D tackle, but he come
Sean
on, that's
Spence
that,
was
bruh.
Sean Spence was on that team, bro. Sean Spence came up on that team. Fucking
Streeter.
Corey. Yeah, Tommy Streeter. Like it was, man. Give me a break, dog. That's why I can't give Randy Shannon a pass. He been for his coaching, head
Right.
coaching,
Gotcha.
because obviously you know he was in the cockpit for the greatest defensive team ever. You feel me? So
He run the
I wouldn't take
Broyles
that away
Award.
from him. You know who Tremaine Mack is?
Yeah. Safety, legendary. Special
Yeah.
teams guy.
Tremaine Mack or Von Telemack? Who you taking?
Tremaine's known for his special teams greatness, but he was a good safety. I watched the film. I'm
Both
going
of
with
them boys
Telemack,
some
man, because he was a headhunter and he was on that team we was just talking about.
Yeah, Telemack had some good moments, my nigga. He actually didn't pan out to be like a great safety after the college, but
Right.
he did what he was supposed to do
And he was
for
the
the youth.
skateboard kid, man. He was from California, man. A little different swag.
Yeah. All right. We had practice start this week, man, and I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying, us to see some of these player interviews, man. See how big some of these boys is, and let's chop it up about these player interviews and shit this week, man. Shout out to Mark Fletcher, all these boys looking like grown men now.
With you made the decision to come back for your senior year.
Yes, sir.
What went into that choice?
It was really just a
Come on, man, you ain't been going crazy.
just I got another year to be able to do this thing, to coach Cristobal, and I just wanted to take that opportunity.
And when it comes to the back room, the entire band is back together. Everybody stayed. What's that like to have that continuity? To have all your brothers back.
Well, I feel like that shows you what type of what type of guys are in the room and what type of thing that we're building. Here, so the fact that every single running back came back, and there's only one guy, one or two guys who could be on the field at a time.
My bad, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it's the construction next door or the weather outside giving me these issues.
You took your game to another level.
Yes, sir.
Like, you look faster.
Yes, sir.
What do you attribute that to?
I just attribute that to, I really attribute that to my brother. I just cleared up my mind space. People, a lot of people say, oh, man, Mark must have been healthier. No, I was feeling the exact same. I just cleared my mental up and just went to have fun. Stop thinking so much. We really, as athletes, like, we just so hard on ourselves, especially the best ones, we just so hard on ourselves.
Everything good?
You can hear me, Mitch?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, say that. I don't know why that shit fucking up. You can hear that though? You can hear the
Yeah.
you can hear the audio?
Yeah.
Have fun, let God handle it. Like, whatever's going to happen, that shit's going to happen. My thing is Miami Hurricanes again. Like, one more year, I get to play for the Miami Hurricanes. So, man, that's a blessing. I'm just going to go have fun.
Is there anything you learned about how to get to that level? Like, is it like something, pre-game thing you want to do to kind of keep it, yourself clear-headed, things like that, kind of make sure you're staying at that level?
I mean, it's really just trusting in myself, knowing, how far I can. It's like I'm a dog, I'm a great man of God, and I came back from so much adversity, and man, it's just time to go show everybody what I could do and just have fun. Like, that's it.
Mark, what's your?
Mario said that the momentum. Never stop, because everyone's always asking, like, how do you keep the momentum going from the success? What do you hope to get out of spring ball, knowing all the experience that you have, and also stepping into that leadership role for one last year?
Yeah, just continue to get better at every single thing, off the field, on the field. Like you said, just continue to better my leadership, becoming more vocal. Even though I find myself as a pretty vocal guy, I feel like I can still give a little more. But yeah, just get overall better, overall. Yeah.
What's your initial thoughts on Darian, how he's been able to command the locker room, command the offense?
He just came in here, he came like a pro, came in to chill, just ready to work, humble guy, and everybody's just ready to roll behind him.
Do you see any similarities between him, Cam, Carson?
The fact that you even said that, you already know it's a similarity between him and Cam for sure. Just, I feel like, the playmaking ability, that's what I'll say, but yeah, everybody see that, yeah, but he dare you.
Mark, just what is that process, like third year in a row where of transfer quarterbacks coming in, just what is the process of getting acclimated with a new guy and having to basically re-go through that cycle? Obviously he's a veteran guy, but just to be able to get the chemistry and get on the same page. Well, does it get any easier for the rest of the offense after having to do this for a couple years already?
Yeah, I think we've been blessed to have 3 great quarterbacks here already, so I feel like, we're just blessed to be in that position, but just like anything, I come in here, get in their head, trying to just learn anything, how he wants me to be there for him, and we just all want to help him be successful, because that's going to help everybody else be successful. So it's pretty easy job for me to just come in there, yo, what's up, my boy, introduce myself, and now we just working.
Mark, was it hard to, the transition into spring? Like, did it creep up on you? Were you like, oh my gosh, spring ball is here? Or
it came quick. Like, it's here. It came real quick. But this is what we do, and I'm just ready to go back to work.
Right. Mario obviously talked about the momentum, but he also said that this is a fresh start. How much of the leaders kind of making sure the guys that have come in know that, like, you've made it to national championship, but it's not that easy?
Yeah, no, it's 2025 is over with. Like, that quick. It's over with. This is a new team, new people. And, you know, it's just a better mindset. I won't say a new mindset, but, you know, a better mindset to know that we have to finish. And we're just trying to get those freshman guys, you know, acclimated to that, and those guys transferring in from different colleges with a different culture. So we're just showing them the way Miami does it.
Mark, what did you see from Javian Mallory on his first day of practice?
That boy like that. He's a GOAT. He's just, you give him the ball, he's just going to run. And I'm just so happy that he came. This is the perfect time for him to come. You know, he has great guys in front of him like myself, Jalal, Pringle, Marty, Walden. Like, he has so many great guys to look up to. It's just, he's going to be the next big back here. I'm telling you.
Mark, you mentioned earlier that you use the phrase of showing people what you can do.
Yes, sir.
Do you have individual goals, something you're trying to achieve this year to stack on what you've done already?
Nah, no, sir. Like, I always go into a season with no personal goals. I don't know why. Like, I really can't even answer that for you. That's just how I am as a person, I guess. I just really just want to just, like, no personal goals football-wise. Of course, I want to be a better leader. That's what I could say. I want to be a better leader, and I just want to continue to just getting better each and every day. No individual goals like I want to get this amount of yards or something like that. Like, it just, I know everything going to play out how it needs to play out.
What does being a better leader look like to you? When you say that, how do you envision it? How can you be?
I envision it because I'm not going to wake up every day and feel good, you know. I'm not going to wake up every day and be, you know, this energetic person, but I'm still gonna have to speak and say when things are not right. And say if I see something wrong, I'm still gonna have to be that guy, you know, step up and show people that way even when I'm not feeling like it. So I feel like I could be better at being consistent on those days when I'm not feeling it. I come in here a little bit more tired than usual. I still got a Mark. Come on, you still gotta be that leader. So I'll say that.
How challenging is that? I think we could all relate when you don't feel essentially your best. But
yes, sir.
A lot of expectations from everybody else on you.
Yeah, no, it's hard, but you don't gotta make it hard. You don't gotta think of it as that way. You can just think of it as a great opportunity and a great privilege. People even looked at me to be that type of leader on some good and bad days. So I'll look at it as a good thing. Like, this is what I'm just called to do. So I'll just do it with a smile on my face.
Mark, what have you seen from Jordan? I mean, last year obviously didn't go the way I'm sure he planned.
Yes, sir.
You know, to stick with it, you know, stay in a crowded room and not lead like some people might have. How did you see him kind of handle last year, and kind of what did you see from him coming into spring?
Well, I feel like that shows you the type of person he is. You know, he's a very humble guy, just hard work. A lot of people telling him he should have left, he could have did this, could have did that with the way things went, but he didn't listen to anything of that. He believed in himself, and he canceled all that out, and he just continued to work. Continue to work. He's going to show you guys a lot this year, so I'm just very proud to be his teammate.
Does he look different to you than he did a few months ago? Are you seeing the progress?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely seeing him just be happier. That's what I can say, seeing him be happier. But Jordan's always been Jordan. He's a great back. I've seen what he did his freshman year, so he just got to get back to it. That's it. Get them opportunities again. Y'all see it.
The physical.
Oh yeah, no, he's big, man. He's Jordan, man. He's big, hey, and he's fast still. So he's him. He's doing his thing.
What are your impressions on the offensive line? Obviously, a lot of turnover there, but we know what Coach Mirabel's able to do with those guys. Just your thoughts on the group that's going to be in front of you?
Yeah, no, they're gonna be gangsters again. Get people out the way, finish plays, and like Coach Mirabel, Coach Cristobal, they own them guys 25-8. I can't even say 24/7. Like they don't get no break. Like the play O-line here is damn near like the military. Honestly, like them boys is the hardest workers in the building. Earliest here, latest to leave. So it's just a blessing to be a running back behind people who work hard like that.
Mark, how special was it to see Ruben Bain yesterday have his pro day and see him succeed in front of all these scouts?
Yeah, no.
The guy that you came in with.
Yeah, it's inspiring. It's inspiring. Definitely got me, juiced up, and I'm just so proud of him. I've seen all the work. I've seen everything he did. Like, he set up a platform for us, honestly. Like, he set up a good blueprint for how things should look, how things should go. And hey, man, I was so happy to be his teammate, and hopefully I could just, join him again on the next level.
Salute to
how was your first spring practice 2026? How'd you feel?
It was amazing. I'm just trying to focus on playing right
how
tackle.
Big that boy look. That boy look like a pro right now, boy.
That's my last year, so I'm just focused on leading and building my craft, being able to play every position. So
There's going to be a lot of moving parts on the O-line around you compared to the last couple of years. What are your impressions on, some of the guys, whether they were here last year and they're moving into bigger roles, or some of your, the new young guys coming in? How you feel about all that?
Yeah, so we had so many vets last year. It was easier last year to lead the group, but now that we got a lot of young guys, I got to take accountability and make sure I'm pushing myself and everybody else. So it's a lot different. We just need guys to keep stepping up, keep working, and everybody did good the first day, and we're just gonna keep getting better.
What's it like for you? I mean, obviously, like you said,
Chains
you've
off the
had
chain.
a lot of veterans for the last couple of years. Now, to be the veteran yourself, just what's that like for you?
It's different. I've just seen how to do it, and there's a way to do it, and I know exactly how to do it, and I just got to take it from there and keep going and just keep getting better. So, I mean, it's easy for me now that I've seen Coop, CC, Kel, James. There's a lot of guys that I've watched and play with, so it's just they set the example, and I got to meet that example for this year.
I know you guys cross-train a lot on the offensive line. What are the biggest challenges going from, or maybe just biggest change from going from guard to tackle, and also from left side to right side?
We need that energy, Canes fan. Get in them comments, Canes fans.
Tackle, of course, you got to be more mobile, and you're doing a lot of dancing with guys.
Right now, I dare you. Canes off the chain right now.
It's different for sure, and especially going from left to right side, flipping your feet, it's a little different, but I'm just getting better, so that's all I'm working on. Just keep building my craft.
There are a lot of eyeballs, obviously, on Jackson because he was the #1 tackle in the country in high school.
Right.
How's he sort of come in, and do you see shades of CC in him? CC and him, because we're obviously both moving on.
Yeah. They're different for sure, but he's doing a great job. He
and
wants to
learn,
he wants to get better. It's just they both have that same mindset, but
let's not forget Joel.
I would say they're different players though at the same time. But he's doing a great job. He's listening, he's learning. This is his first spring, so he's doing a good job.
One of the things that stood out to me, the offensive line last year, all 5 guys, were healthy. Yeah, they played. All you guys, 6 guys really with you and Samson.
Yeah.
It's very. You guys have built a lot of chemistry together. Now with so many people rotating in, different positions, different, a lot of different players getting potential, fighting for playing time and stuff. Just how do you guys build that chemistry when things are still working themselves out like that?
Yeah, so we're old linemen. Nobody's a certain position, so we don't see each other oh, you're right tackle, oh, you're left guard. So we always cross train, we always practice everything, right tackle, right guard, everything. So it's just we're building chemistry just because we all know that we could play anything. So it's not like we're playing a certain position.
And then rotating at left guard with Samson last year, just what was that like? I mean, was it competitive between you guys? Did you guys have fun with it? What was that?
Yeah, we had fun with it. Of course, it was competitive. Going to fall and stuff like that. But we never hate each other or anything like that. And, it was always love. We knew this is what Coach wanted, and we trusted what Coach had for us. So, yeah.
After making it to the title game last year, I know this year's this year, last year's last year, but to get to the title game, to get so close, how much fuel did that pushed on you over the offseason and to getting you wanting to get back out here and try to take that final step?
Oh, yeah, I have a huge edge on my shoulder. Just the emotions I felt after that game, I promised myself I would never feel that again. So I'm pushing my team, I'm pushing my group to get back on that stage and actually win the game.
What was it like not to have to go against Bane and Mesut?
Those guys are amazing. I mean, I guess I would like to go against them, but I know I was playing guard, but because it's always good to get better. So, but I didn't have to go with them as much. Maybe some overload front and in practice, but I didn't go against them as much. So, but it was fun.
Who are some of the guys on the D-line that obviously not Bane and Mesut, but who are some of the guys on the D-line that have really stood out to you? Hey, these two aren't here, but these guys are going to be just as big of a force to be reckoned with.
One, I would say, because I'm playing tackle, the defensive end is Damon for sure. He's came in as a transfer, and he's led the group, and he's doing a great job. And he's a really good craft. He can do a lot of things. So he's a really good player. He's one of the guys that stood out to me.
Damon's obviously a guy who, entering the portal, was one of the bigger names, and then being able to secure him was huge for us. But what makes him so special? What about his game sets him apart from any other player that you've played against?
I would say his work ethic for sure, because all he wants to do is work and just lead the group, and it just stands out. I saw it as soon as he came here, he was comfortable, and he's not like he doesn't have an ego because he did well on Mizzou, but he came in here like he's humble, but he pushes the group. So I think really his work ethic, like he really wants to be good. He really wants to push the group, so that makes it different for sure.
What have you seen from the guys who are going into their second year? Guys like Max Buchanan, Jaden, Wembanyama. But there's a few of them. But just what have you seen from them? How have they grown since maybe getting here a year ago?
Okay, so they've seen the example like the last couple of years, and like they're ready to go. Like they're wanting to get better too. Like they know they have to step up. Like we don't have as many bets as we did last year, so they know like what it takes. They've seen it just like I did, and they're ready to go. They're just working like we all are. So.
We'll do 3 more questions if we have them.
What's been the O-line's official for us, but what makes him so special? What about his game sets him apart from any other player that you've played against?
I would say his work ethic for sure, because all he wants to do is work and just lead the group, and it just stands out. Like I saw as soon as he came here, he was comfortable, and he's not like he doesn't have an ego because he did well on Mizzou, but he came in here like he's humble, but he pushes the group. So I think really his work ethic, like he really wants to be good. He really wants to push the group, so that makes it different. For sure.
What have you seen from the guys who are going into their second year? Guys like Max Buchanan, Jaden, Wembanyama. But there's a few of them. But just what have you seen from them? How have they grown since maybe getting here a year ago?
Okay, so they've seen the example like the last couple of years, and like they're ready to go. Like they're wanting to get better too. Like they know they have to step up. Like we don't have as many bets as we did last year, so they know like what it takes. They've seen it just like I did, and they're ready to go. They're just working like we all are. So
we'll do 3 more questions if we have them.
What's been the O-line's official or initial feeling on Darian over the offseason?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great leader. I mean, like we hang out with him outside of football. It's not just like we are just like in the facility just like working with him. He's a good person outside of football as well, and he's a great leader. And he came in humble as well, just like I would say with Damon. Like they just wanted to come in and lead and just hungry to work. This is great. It's what we need.
Feels like it's a tradition for the quarterback to take the O-lineman out to eat somewhere. Did Darian kind of do the same thing with you guys, come in here and say, we're taking you out somewhere?
Yeah, but he would even have him, like us come to his crib and stuff like that. Like we don't even have to go out to eat. Like just as long as we're together, like we, like anything. Like it's just not specifically eat. Even though we're big guys, like that's sometimes we gotta lay off that a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, we just anything really. It's not even something specific. Like we've been out to eat. Like we've been out together. Like. Just building chemistry all together.
He's taking care
with Bain and Mesidor leaving, could you give the fans a D lineman that you think is going to step up that they maybe haven't seen that much of?
That's been here?
Yeah, that's been here.
Armando and Hayden, I would say. On the edges. Is that what you're talking about? Just edges? Yeah. I would say Armando and Hayden. They're doing a great job. They've been here, and they're sealing this through the roof, so they just got to keep working. So they're great players.
We have questions.
Yeah, bro, I'm loving to hear that Armando name right now. Bro. I want to hear Armando.
He's a young guy that made a lot of progress last year. Now you guys are looking for more from him. What can you say about that?
Well, he's doing a great job. I mean, like he's exactly seen an example of what we did last year and what the leaders on our O-line have done, and he's been working, and that's all it is just work. Like he's focused, he's locked in, and he's been working on his craft. He's playing at right guard, so that's what he's been playing. So he's comfortable, so he's just keep getting better. So
what his demeanor look like to you?
It was good. We were competing out there. It was fun to be flying around again, seeing all our guys out there, all the new guys. So it's gonna look good.
And we were just talking to Matt McCoy, but like, just what have you seen from some of the younger guys? Both the freshmen and also like the guys who are now going into kind of their second year.
Yeah, the freshmen who came in, they're all eager to learn. Every single one of them's hungry.
I mean Chico,
they have good work ethic. Obviously, under Coach Mirabal, you're not going to be able to slack. So they came in and they understood. They learned from the guys before, because some of those guys got here when we were in our playoff run. They just fall right in line. They know the standard. They are great kids, great people, great young men.
Preaching the standard. That's what I'm talking about.
All of them are. I'm excited to see all of them grow. And then the last class,
Put down, Ryan.
Max, Jaden, Demetrius, they're all taking the next step.
Put down, Ryan.
I like to see them all. I love watching them practice. I love seeing them grow, and I help them as much as I can.
Ryan, new on this offense line with a lot of your guys from last year starting, going to the draft and all that. Just what do you think the potential of this group can be, and how quickly do you think you guys can build chemistry without having too much game reps together?
Yeah, of course. I mean, our practices we try to make it as close as a game. Obviously, it's not a game, but we're competing. We're going against great competition every day, and the defense switches up what they do. They're not going to give the same look every day, and we're working different things as well, and different looks, different situations where we got to be able to have chemistry and communicate, and all of that takes time and reps and practice. And I think by season we'll be clicking. No, Mensah's he's great. He uplifts everybody. Good vibe about him. You love watching him play, and when he's doing his thing, It's great to watch. But yeah, he's definitely going to lead us. It's going to be electric.
Define doing his thing.
Doing his thing is being an athlete, being a playmaker, extending plays, seeing things. He's a smart kid, and just being a player, being a ball player.
Do you see any similarities between him and Cam or Carson? What are those, and then what are some things that he does that maybe the others do?
No, I definitely see similarities from both. From Cam, I see that playmaking ability, that extend the play ability, that athletic. He doesn't have to sit in the pocket to make a play. He's also accurate like Carson. Carson made great decisions. I thought he makes great decisions just like Carson as well. And Cam made great decisions as well. They're all great quarterbacks.
You've dealt with adversity in the form of injuries. What have you learned about yourself during that time? How has that made you a better football player?
I just never give up. Obviously, I could sit here and pout and be like, a transfer came in last year, a transfer came in the year before, things happen. But obviously, I've dealt with it. I've overcame things. I've had to sit back and observe and learn and look in the mirror. And all throughout that, I've just learned, and I feel like I've become stronger and better as a man and as a player.
Defensively, who are some of the guys that you've seen really start to shine as being forces to be reckoned with? Obviously, no more Ruben, no more Mezzi. So who are some of the other guys?
Obviously, Ruben and Mezzi. I hate to see him go, but Jay Scott's going to have a great year. Jay Scott's going to do some big things that Damon from Missouri, Marquise Lightfoot, transfer from Ohio State. Jarquez Carter, he's impressing. We got a bunch of transfers who are making a name for themselves. Moten. I love our defense. I'm not gonna lie.
Long time coming, man. Felt good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love our defense.
Scale your marketing with Base 44 Super Agents. No setup time. It was born ready. It picks up your vibe and starts moving. Analyzing performance, giving insights, and optimizing decisions, while you do you. It takes the work you've done and multiplies it, designing the posts, writing the ads, ready to go. At the perfect timing. Your social presence runs itself, dominating the conversation. Always one step ahead of the game. Base 44 Super Agents.
Taxes was chasing updates and getting nowhere. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert, doing it all for you. While keeping you in the loop. So you can keep chasing this feeling. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
Man, it felt good. We got a lot of new pieces, so it was great to start that bond, Day one was smooth. It felt great.
After getting to the national championship last year, how much were you guys itching? I know it was only a couple months, but how much were you itching to get back out here?
I mean, last year is last year. You know, that's the past. Last year definitely was a blessing, you know, but me, like I always say, I think God made me a day-by-day type of dude. So, I mean, I'm focused on this New Year's team. So, I mean, but last year, of course, we wanted it, but it's what it is.
Who's standing out to you with the new DBs, whether it be transfers or freshmen? What are your impressions?
I think you got Cortez and JJ Dunningham. Those guys, I build those guys the most. JJ Dunningham is a god freak athlete. You know, a big dude, can run probably the fastest on the team for real, if you ask me. And Cortez is a student of the game. You know, that's pretty impressive. You know, my freshman year, I wasn't trying to be a student of no game. So, I mean, those two guys really impressed me. Probably best freshman I've seen for real.
And then just what was like the off-season conditioning like for you guys? Obviously, playing 16 games, it's a lot of you know, it's tough on everyone's bodies. Just what was the conditioning and everything like over the last 6 weeks or whatever it's been?
I mean, the standard is a standard. You know, work is work always, but the standard is a standard. You know, it's always gonna be hard, and it's just hard work. You know.
How different is it for you? You know, now having a year in the program, obviously, you know the defense. You know, what kind of comfort level is that for you?
That's a big deal, you know. So now I can kind of be a teacher to the young guys and stuff like that. So I mean, it's a big deal. Just it's a confidence in knowing what you're doing, when to do it. So I mean, I feel very comfortable.
What would you say the biggest point of emphasis for you, especially during the offseason, was on your program?
The biggest, wait, ask again? That's a good question.
During the offseason, what was the biggest thing that you worked on to get better for this year?
I really think everything, really. The techniques of being a DB, you know, my breaks, angles, just watching film, more and more film. You know, I became a student of the game. So I say, yeah, like angles, technique stuff.
On the other side of the ball, what's been your first impression of Darian Benson?
Oh, man. Tough dude to go against. You know, he's smart as ever. You know, I feel like he know our plays. He just got here, but tough dude to go against. You know, can fit the ball in tight windows. A confident dude making whole shot throws. You know, a very impressive dude.
Then you mentioned some of the freshmen. Just what's been your first impression of Omar Thornton?
Oh man, that's my dog. You know, that's Matty dog. You know, he a hard hitter. You know, he's very impressive. You know, a smart dude too.
Yes, sir.
You know, he came in, learned the playbook very fast. And, you know, he's a great player.
You and Bryce are now sort of the in-house veterans in that safety group. Just how much did the two of you sort of bounce off each other last year? How much did it help to have someone like him to work with, and how comfortable do you feel like the two of you could be as a tandem this year?
I mean, that's my brother. You know, as time goes on, of course, you build bonds. That's my brother. You know. I mean, I feel like we could be a great tandem, but I mean, you know, it's a competition. You know, no spot is set in stone. They made that very known. So, I mean, it's a competition. You know, we have to see.
We had pro day yesterday. Jacoby, Keontae, just what did they do in terms of like a veteran leadership standpoint last year, and what were some things you were able to pick up from them as you now sort of move into that role a bit?
That's a good question. With Jacoby, I feel like I learned to be fearless. You know, that's a fearless dude. I mean, he can be going against a bull. He gonna take it the same if he was going against a rabbit. With Keontae, I feel like I learned, like, no matter the circumstance, you know, he's going to keep going. He's a positive dude. We could be down 60. He's still going to have the mindset, like, go out there and let's win, you know. So I think I picked that up from those two guys.
Which receivers gave you the best battles today?
Today? I mean, of course you got Mally, but Mally, I think the freshman advance is going to be really good. I seen Kevin Vaughn, that's my boy. We played together at Jack State. He made a couple plays. But today I can say Malachi Vance in the slot.
Zach, how much of a relief is it when you see the quarterback and he's legit?
I mean, it's a bit of a relief, you know, to know that the offense is in good hands. I mean, it's a blessing for sure to be around great minds and great players, for real.
What do you think your 40-time improvement would have been? Or what is it going to be in a year?
Oh man, God willing, I hope I can get. Keontae got 44, right? So I hope I get like 45, maybe. I hope I get like a under 4.3, hopefully. God willing.
Zach, you talked about Cam Vaughn, just your relationship. What was your relationship like at Jacksonville State, and what's it like having him as a teammate again?
You know, we came in at Jack State together, so I mean, that's my brother. You know, we kept in contact even when he was at Dub V. So I mean, that's my brother. You know, at Jack State we were very tight. I think I stayed in the 319, And Meehan, he stayed in 318, so that's my dog. We always played the game together. Was always playing basketball with each other. So that's my dog.
Well, them boys look like professionals at this point. Everybody who's supposed to be getting big.
That's the idea.
They all saying the right things. What you caught from what these boys were just talking about? Is there anything that you wasn't expecting?
Nothing I didn't expect. Nah, I like the attitude, man. The leadership in front of the mic. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see Ryan Rodriguez up there, man.
Tell me.
Yeah, so it's good to see that, man. They sound confident, man. What we got going on, and speaking about their teammates, everybody likes a good teammate. Mark Fletcher, man, dude's the ultimate teammate, bro. Because you ain't got a good teammate, man, what do you have but this teammate together?
Check it, man. Let me get back to these clips. Hold on, before we go anywhere, man. Warren Sapp or Big Vince? Who you got?
Vince.
Ooh. Any particular reason? Talk to me now, because Sapp
made his
number one,
look, man.
consistent. You know what
Vince
I'm saying?
made his mark.
Everything.
Vince made his mark. They smelt him, and he came in with a purpose, bro, on a championship team, bro, that he was a freshman on, bro. There was already championship built when he was being recruited, bro. And that man came in and made a statement.
So it's Sapp team.
I hear you, but remember now,
Sapp came in as a championship.
Sapp was kind of,
you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. And Sapp was the first nigga from the 3 technique to get 100 sacks. Nigga, Sapp had 100 sacks, nigga, from the nose, nigga.
Look, man,
that was
maybe
unheard
that's
of.
just off of. I'm just a little salty about the nigga right now, still from all that Colorado bullshit.
Well, what that nigga was on that field, kid. Oh,
yeah, I can't take it away. You right.
But Vince was next level Sapp though, because Vince was stupid quick. Vince was so light on his feet till it wasn't funny, my nigga.
Right, and he was heavier, bro. Vince was what, 340, bro, his freshman year?
And was quick as fuck, dog. That shit was no fucking. That wasn't even fair, dog.
I give them both credit, huh?
Because you was going from D. Lou to fucking Vince Wolf. That's how that shit looking this year, bro. We going from Bane and Mesidor to fucking Blunt and fucking Damon Wilson.
Right.
Fucking big boy. You see him in the you know what I'm saying, on the background and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, bro, I give them both credit because they both
Big Justice Scott nigga and the nigga Keyshawn, whatever his nigga from Ohio State. I keep forgetting his name, dog.
Oh yeah, Quiz Carter.
Yeah, Jarquez Carter, dog. Like this nigga here, bro. This D line finna be dummy, bro. This shit gonna be dummy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
I'm gonna say this real quick about Sapp, man, and Will Ford, man. Both dominant on the college level and NFL. Both NFL champions. Sapp didn't have a chance to beat it. He did. So what I'm talking about.
Had
both
one of the most
champions,
dominating
both Super Bowls.
defenses ever. That Tampa Bay defense that Sapp was on, bro, that was one of the most. Simeon Rice and fucking Derek Brooks and
Marcellus, wasn't Wiley on that team? Not Wiley.
Rondé Barber was on that team.
Not Marcellus. What's his name? Booger McFarland.
John Lynch. Say it again.
Booger McFarland was on that team.
Booger McFarland was on that team. Who was that safety, the white boy, number 47, dog?
Don Lynch.
No, that wasn't Lynch.
47?
Lynch played for Tampa Bay back then. He played for Denver.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Am I right?
Yeah, it was another 47 white boy, man. I can't think his name. I don't know if that was John Lynch. It might have been, bro, like in his later days. Because I remember John Lynch playing for Denver, and that was it. I don't remember
Nah,
playing for
bro.
nobody else.
I think I'm right on that one. You might have to double check it, man. Yeah, that was John Lynch, baby. Let's go. I know what I'm talking about.
All right, say no more. John Lynch was still playing at a high level then, so he played on that defense. Who else? It was Rondé Barber that at one corner. Who was the other corner? I want to say it was the Florida State dude at the other corner. Was it?
I don't know.
Damn, I can't think of who was on the corner, but that defense was like a dominating defense, dog. 'Cause I remember Simeon Rice on that team, and Derrick Brooks going crazy on that team too. A couple of other linebackers that they had was fire too. So yeah, Sapp again from day one that he was going crazy, dog. That nigga had 100 sacks from the D tackle, bro. It was unheard of back then.
That's unheard of. Yeah, you're right.
So, but Vince won so many Super Bowls, bro, and that defense was great because of how he did his job, bro, year in and year out for that defense. Like, so again, bro, Sapp is the most decorated Kane. Just to let you know, Sapp is the most decorated Kane.
That's facts.
So you know what I mean. It is what it is. But that's a dope conversation to have. Practice started, bro. Practice started. Them boy got them pads on.
Week two. We in week 2.
Them boy got them pads on, bro.
This is like a collective group of guys who like only want the same thing, which is just to win. So it's been as smooth as I could ask for so far.
From my hometown, after that, chill for a while. Some workouts with this. On to another fall.
I think football's about playing for the guy next to you. So if they don't believe that, you know, you're going to go out and get the job done, crunch time fourth quarter, you got to go make a play, you're not going to win games.
So I've been saying this forever. The better the athlete, the better the compensator. You're really athletic. So you can get in bad spots, and then you can just athlete your way out of it, and you get away with it. But that's not necessarily the most efficient way.
The expectation, obviously, is right back in the national championship.
This is like a collective group of guys who like only want the same thing, which is just to win. So it's been as smooth as I could ask for so far.
From my hometown, memories of praise. From my hometown, ooh.
You think you a big believer in that type of stuff, building chemistry?
Yeah, that's important, man. It's called teamwork, man. And that's honestly, man, that's just in any phase, man. It's in, co-worker, sports, man. Either way, man, you gotta have it, bro.
Shout out to Baby Jesus, man. Shout out to Adidas, because I'm sure he was out west doing some work with Adidas, because, they putting that bag behind a young boy with that Gobos thing. Yeah, I'm a big believer in them types of things, bro. He can go out where he from and practice and all that shit around some people that he love, and people get to see him and enjoy and actually, be a professional at this point, because he ain't in college no more to be a student no more like that. So
right.
He literally is a professional, and he getting a chance to kind of enjoy the fruits of his labor and at the same time work his ass off and shit. So salute to that boy Darian Menzel.
I remember Michael Irvin told his story one time about going back home. I forgot who the player was specifically, but talking about one of his teammates during the off season, man. He was talking about going back to his teammates' hometown and working out, man. And similar to what we just saw.
Yeah.
Chase Smith is 6'2", 240 pounds.
Check your message, man. I sent you a message.
That's two fantastic plays by Chase Smith.
I came through flushing, I put the bustin' on the rollin'. Them niggas say fuck me, I swear to God it was my wallet. Stick from the Russians, I got 100 and it loaded. My ear to the streets and I got my eyes on my opponent. These niggas want beef and I got that heat, whoever want it. I'm a fool on these beats, but with that piece I act a donkey. I'm back on that lean, when I hit the scene I'm acting boldly. Stick to my jeans, I'm on the beans, I don't know what's wrong.
I'm excited about him, man. We love linebackers like that.
Shawty, she nice, but that bitch ain't right, she fucking out folded. Put up in the Viper, I was on the bike, I was on the co-pit. Like it or love me forever thuggin', that's how I be.
I was talking about that man, but they didn't think he had a chance
I
in
see
Miami.
it coming, I'ma find a plug in Abu Dhabi. I'm on the monkey, but I ain't no monkey on how he just be the
That's why I keep stressing it. I'm glad he stuck
Chase
it out.
Smith is 6'2", 240 pounds.
You him? You him? Running like a fucking gazelle, my nigga. We gonna get through some of that.
Joshua Moore, the 6'4" freshman from West Broward High School.
A really talented freshman, big target on the outside.
Spring practice started, Hurricane fans.
He looks like an NFL receiver.
I'm too fucking rich to be out here fucking a broke bitch. In the hood with all my Cubans on, shooter got a switch. I remember I was just broke as shit, rocking K-Swift. Boxing ring, Javante Davis, how these diamonds hit. Seraphine, guapa jeans full of dog shit. Pop my shit, I gon' sign to Illuminati. Talking that bad in my mind. Seraphine, guapa jeans full of dog shit. I got Persiline, purple green, codeine in that bitch. I got young niggas who have been here blocking with that switch. I won't catch no fucking STD from fucking a broke bitch. Boxing ring, Javante Davis, how these diamond hit. Come through Cybertruck, I know they see me, I'm shining behind these tent. I'm in
Prototype, we got to get him involved, Shannon.
Joshua Moore, the 6'4" freshman from West Broward.
There it is. This shit finna be crazy.
Bro, do it. Good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. There it is. There it is.
Take it there. There's Barkley, a little shovel, looking for an edge, gets it.
Contact, everything looks bad.
Little body match the gas, I'm trying to slide through the six and pull a six on his ass.
This speed on the cross, Brown runs into the deep. Oh, it's out! Reese Blankenship came out with it for Philadelphia. Both these offenses. There's swinging in lofty one. Devontae Smith as he keeps the feet in bounds. He does! He's got to get him on the ground. Gives to Barkley.
Niggas can't roll with the family. I got to be right for me. Louis, Virgil, Glock in the family. I just been sipping that drink. I'm rolling some shit in his hand. BBS diamonds, they wear like a tan. Lil' bro caught a body, he rang. I went the Chrome Heart straight to the bank. Niggas keep talking my drip. I spent the stack on socks out Miami. I went straight out of kids. We leaving one eye like Schlick. I mixed the Louis with Rick. This bitch is feeling the drip. I smoke it runs and I'm calm.
Real deal, holy deal. You saw the tape.
I had a lick. They ain't see me, I went straight out the door.
Let me tell you this. The older you do get, the more rules are gonna try to get you to follow. You just gotta keep living, man. Livin. Let me tell you this.
Miami's secondary is loaded with dogs.
I don't need security, bitch. I keep that Draco when I step. Niggas bitches, they'll talk about you, but never say how they feel. Fuck a gang, and if you walk with me, don't count, just keep it real. I ain't gon' speak on what I did, his ass know how that hot shit feel. Leave him stainless with the steel. Roll them head shit for real. Call no shots, but if you fuck with me, little boy, I get you killed. Who you kill, bitch, be for real. Bitch, we winning in that field. All that nigga do is rap, his ass ain't never did a drill. COD confirmed to kill. Spin a nigga streak for real. Them killers came like they was blessed. I think they in the Navy still. Pull up 8, just crack the seal. Mookie, how that chopper feel. Wanna ask this bitch at that, but that nigga dead for real. Been a nigga block the windows down, but I like jumping out. You clap first, I'm still coming, bitch. We just gon' spark it out. Run the opposition down and knock his fucking tonsils out. Look how smooth as that nigga dead. That's what that chopper about. We ain't ducking shit, bitch. We ain't let's bring them choppers out. Pull up to his crib, that's where he live. Oh yeah, we popping out. Ain't no questions asked, bitch. I'm a blast. They know I'm rocking out. When it's chopper flash, boy, that's your ass ain't shit to talk about.
Paying attention to them names up underneath.
Yeah.
Oh. Ryan Mack back. Yeah. Yeah. Cortez ain't no joke. Bruh, Brody is him. Look how big Brody is. You see how much shit Brody got to fill out?
Brody Jennings, dog. I'm telling you, man. The E-Wall, Jabari. Man, we sick.
Bro, that D-room, bro, that
Freshman receiver Silmorian Wingo is putting in work.
KB got them boys like machines out there, Development City. Yeah.
Freshman receiver Silmorian Wingo is putting in work.
We're gonna end it with this one right here, big bro.
There are young players emerging. Everyone saw Jabari
I'm excited about Wingo,
show some
man.
flashes near the end of last season, especially some key special team
Freshman
plays.
on both sides.
Chris
like
Ewald
last
was a
year,
guy
man.
that I
Tony
brought up since spring last year.
And Bryce Fitzgerald is going to be
I'll
the
say
same thing
this.
this year with Wingo.
Not many
Dunnigan,
people talk about him, at least the average
Every year, I
fan,
feel like
but
for the future,
I think people should
set up
keep
like
an
that,
eye
bro.
more on him.
We do
He could
recruitment
play
like
some
that.
corner,
He's
he could play
always
some
going to be a
nickel, play
star
some
freshman,
safety.
dog. Just shining out there, bro.
I think he's got
If they get
talent
that opportunity,
to play
they
here
gonna
at
do
Miami.
it, bro.
I don't know how much he'll play this year because it's a top-heavy room with veteran guys, but I think he's someone that I would hope, like him and Jabari Antoine, could get some snaps here and there this season because you may have some guys move on after this year, whether it's NFL or whatever the case may be. And safety-wise, and like nickel as well, you can kind of bunch those two together. Bryce Fitzgerald has put on some size. Still looks very explosive, fluid athlete. Zachariah Poyser, considered the leader of that group, very consistent and solid, very good in terms of like short area coverage as well, like tight ends and just things over the middle. And then J.J. Dunnigan, who's been the hot topic throughout the entire week. Dono, the hype is real. I think there are young players emerging. Everyone saw Jabari Antoine show some flashes near the end of last season, especially some key special team plays. Chris Ewald was a guy that I brought up since spring last year. I'll say this. Not many people talk about him, at least the average fan, but I think people should keep an eye more on him. He could play some corner, he could play some nickel, could play some safety.
We're going to do it like this, Canes fans, man. We wrapping up week 1 of spring practice, man, and week 2 is been just as exciting, and the pads done came on. So we're going to bring y'all some more coverage of spring practice 26 tomorrow or the next day, man. But y'all already know I'm in the building with the biggest motherfucking Canes fan in motherfucking Sakaki-Lacky. Let them know where they can find you at, my broski.
Right here, man. Shannon Mitchell, Facebook, man. 88 Mitch, man. Mitch Mafia on Instagram, man. Y'all look us up, man. Keep following us, man. We stream on YouTube, man. You can always follow us, find us live, man. Talking at Canes Football on Facebook and YouTube. We love doing it. Follow my guy. Follow me. We love you. We love y'all.
Big blessings, man. Hey, it's all about the motherfucking you, man. Just throw them shits up real quick one time for them people. And we gonna end it like this, man. If this shit don't make you feel like this, man, you ain't no real motherfucking Canes fan, man. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this shit, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this shit, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this shit, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this shit, dog.